Never doubt that a small group of thoughtful, committed citizens can change the world. Indeed, it is the only thing that ever has. Margaret Mead. I want to share with you today things that have shaped me, things that have made me who I am today. My first point is going to tell you a little bit about my heritage and where I'm from. I wasn't born in the United States, and that's part of what shaped me early on and is still shaping me today. The second point that I'd like to discuss with you is it's actually my first job out of high school that drove me more towards a theme that I've had since I was little, which is caring for others, justice and welfare for others. Thirdly, I want to talk to you a little bit about how I came to a big, huge part of my life, which is holistic healthcare. Healing in the true sense, not just in the Western medical sense of band-aiding problems, in my opinion. So today, first, I'm going to start with my heritage. As I went through the preview with you, we're going to go through heritage, justice, and holistic health. Those are my themes for the day and themes of my life. My heritage, I'm actually Syrian. Looking at me, you may not know that, and I sure didn't either. Actually, when I was little, we actually thought we were born in Montpellier, France, which is southern France near the Mediterranean. Well, we were born kind of near the Mediterranean, but I was born in Aleppo, Syria, where most of my dad's family is from. He grew up learning Arabic, although he was partially French because after World War I, they were occupied by France in part. So anyways, my first language was French, and that was part of who I was growing up, which made me look at the world a little bit differently. Finding out that I'm Syrian this year, again, another thing that has shaped my life and how I look at the Middle East and the conflicts that are happening there. So secondly, justice. I want to talk to you a little bit about justice. I really strongly believe this actually ties in well to my first point of my heritage, because being Syrian and seeing the conflict there and just the conflict all over the Middle East, a strong belief I've always had. I was raised Catholic, but I strongly believe that every single religion has a place in this world and that what they all represent in one aspect, the best aspects of them represents love, true love, divine love, unconditional love. This is the love that I believe that really makes people do good in the world and do good for themselves. And the happier they are themselves, the better off they are. So this in the United States has not translated into our politics in a lot of ways, unfortunately, to me. And this is in my second point of justice. I had the experience of working for Clean Water Action Alliance, which worked hard to shape legislation in Minnesota, focusing on clean air, clean water, and later social and economic justice. So, it's obvious. We shouldn't have toxins in our water. We shouldn't have toxins in the air. We breathe that air. Our lungs are the only filter that we have, our lungs and nostrils. So it's imperative that we can't live without air, right? We can't live without water either. These are just natural. This shouldn't even be an argument, a discussion. But as I found out when I was 19, it sure is. People don't have the same idea of what we deserve as humans. In my opinion, we're entitled to clean air, to clean water. We are also entitled, I believe, to education, to health care. Free health care for all is what I believe. This is essential. And it would also be economically wise, since no corporations have to worry about paying for benefits again. That would save them millions of dollars, even billions of dollars. So maybe liberal, but it saves money too. Thank you. And this theme could actually go on for quite a while. So I'm going to just say justice, again, is one of the huge things that shaped me, is to learn more about what I believe really is justice for all people. Which leads me, now that I've talked about justice, I want to go into my third point here, which is holistic health. And working in politics, it can be stressful. Many people experience trauma and stress in their lives, whether it's divorce early on or other, there's so many traumas that people go through. Holistic health and medicine, not only trauma, but we also see that diseases have become more prevalent in our country. Cancer, diabetes is huge, obesity is huge. There are many things many reasons why holistic health is my main focus at this point. I think it will heal not only the world politics. I think this lends to healing in so many different aspects, and that's why it's so important to me. Holistic health, I'll just give you a quote, not actually a quote, it's just a fact of Chinese medicine, for example, is that all pain is stuck energy. And if you study most traditional healing modalities from Africa to the Middle East to Europe to Asia, at the core of the beliefs was that basically that all disease stuck from emotions. Emotions and stress are the things that cause what physical ailments may be in the body already to really explode. So we all have the potential, for example, to get cancer. We all have those cells that become damaged. How that actually grows into cancer, that's what they don't know yet. And that's what I believe holistic healthcare already knows. And that's that the emotions that you have really help to shape your physical health. So it's emotional, spiritual, mental, physical, total mind, body, spiritual connection. These are the things that shape our health. And I am so passionate about bringing this, not only using this for myself to continue my healing process, but bringing all the knowledge that I've collected over the several years of studying this. That's what I want to bring to everyone that I can, and through my business, Energy Works. So just to review the things that have shaped me in my life: my heritage, where I'm from, finding out that I'm from Syria. My first job out of high school, environmental justice, which, basically to me continued the theme of justice that I had felt since I was little, that all people should have equality without exception. And thirdly, holistic health, which is actually another theme of justice. It's justice for our health, for our bodies, so that we can feel good as people. Eliminating toxins from our food, toxins from our water, toxins from the air, translated from the justice theme into holistic health. All these things, including emotional, spiritual, all of those things really play into our health today, our physical health and the physical ailments that appear, and mental ailments. So just a brief synopsis on the things that really shaped me in my life. Thanks for listening.